that's the name of the game. Keep running, keep striving, maintain the same hunger, that fire, that burning desire. In this long run, I'm reaching higher now. Long run, yeah, long game. Through the struggle, through the pain, I keep my eyes on the prize. Never lose sight in this marathon of life. I'm running through the night.
Hey. What's up, Roll Tide, everybody? Welcome to Media Day, SEC Media Day. Happy SEC Media Day. Yeah, Dwight, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, less of me and more media. That's right. Happy SEC Media Day 2025, everybody. Oh, in the words of my producer, Dwight. See, you thought I had forgot about what you said a couple of weeks ago, Dwight. The season starts today. My. The season starts today, y'all. Yes, it does. I know we don't have a game, but in 47 days, the tide will roll. But when SEC Media Day is in effect, the season has officially began. Can I get a roll tide? Can I get an amen from somebody in the chat? Good morning, everybody in the chat. Whether you from Florida, whether you from Ole Miss, whether you from Texas, Texas A&M, Georgia, the UK, better known as the University of Kentucky, whether you're from Mississippi State, whether you're from Arkansas, I say Arkansas, whether you're from Oklahoma, whether you're from Missouri, whether you're from Tennessee, whether you're from Vandy, whether you're from South Carolina, whether you're from Auburn, LSU, and the greatest of them all, whether you're from Alabama, Roll Tide, I see Big Dogs Gotta Eat. What's up, man? That's one of my partners from over there with KB and everything, man. Big Tennessee fan, but he's a good brother. Man. Glad to see you up in here. Man, the season starts today. Good morning, Latoya, Roll Tide. Good morning, Larry Large, Double L. Good morning, Roll Tide. Good morning, Big Dog Gotta Eat, man. I see you there from Tennessee. I see you, GBO. Good morning, my producer Dwight is in the house. Stephen Hicks, 47 days player, and it's on you and Latoya, and it's on and popping. Good morning to you. Good morning. Let me see. I thought I saw that good old Nick Harden up in here this morning. Did I see Nick? Yeah, there he is. What's up, Nick? Good to see you. Roll Tide. The season starts today, y'all. Like I said, I know we don't have a game or anything, but hey, the season starts today. Now, today, on our wait a minute, you know what I have to do? Wait just a second. I got to find it. Wait a minute. Where did I put it? Oh, here we are. Okay, I got to see this. Good morning, Coach Carl. Good morning. The coach himself. Oh, that's the wrong one. I had it all here the whole time. Golly. All right. Let's get this party started. Yeah, man. Uh-huh. Yep. Get up. Get on up. All right. I got to do this right here. Okay, wait just a second. All right, no. Y'all, I got so many gadgets and gizmos up here on this table this morning trying to get this, because I got to make sure we in for the what's happening here. All that kind of stuff. Uh-huh. Here we go. Let's see what we got going. Here we are.
Let's go now to the podium. The commissioner of the Southeastern Conference, Greg Sankey.
All right, y'all. Greg Sankey is now taking the podium and everything. If I had have known that, I would have come on later. I thought that it was going to come on at 9 o'clock.
Good morning,
But anyway, Greg Sankey is on now.
First one is, does the notebook fit for the microphones and the podium? That one's not that interesting.
I like that pseudo Greg wearing. Good morning, Clinton Howard. Good morning. Good morning. But while Greg is speaking and everything, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to 401k crew, to everyone that is in the chat. Today, we know that it's day one of SEC Media Day. We know that I'm just going to deal with today and today only. I'm not going to rush into tomorrow or the next day and everything. Y'all excuse me, papers dropping and all that kind of stuff. But I just want to deal with today. We know that today we have LSU. We have Ole Miss, we have South Carolina, and we have Vanderbilt. Now, I got a couple of questions on the table here. Out of these four coaches, excuse me, which team has the most pressure on them to win? And is out of the four coaches of Brian Kelly, Lane Kiffin, Shane Beamer, Clark Lea, which one is on the hot seat? Which one is on the hot seat? Hey, good morning, Gary. Good morning. Good morning, 27 in the chat, Clinton Howard. I said good morning, but I'm going to say roll tide to your brother. The game start. The season starts today, dear brother. The season starts today. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Okay. Coach Carl is here. But out of the four coaches of Brian Kelly, Lane Kiffin, Shane Beamer, Clark Lea, which coach is under the most pressure to win? I see two that have already said Brian Kelly. I think so myself. I think Brian Kelly. Okay, Nick, Latoya, Big Dog Gotta Eat says Brian Kelly. Anybody else? Anybody else? Which coach is under the most pressure to win, and who's on the hot seat? So by them being pressured to win, does that also mean that they are on the hot seat as well? Are they on the hot seat? Because I'm going to tell you something about Brian Kelly, right? I'm going to tell you something right now with this Brian Kelly pick, y'all. And that's this here. And I said it yesterday with KB. Remember, not today. We're not worried about Hugh Freeze right now, Stephen. Tomorrow, we'll deal with Hugh Freeze. But today, we're just going to take it one day at a time. Out of the four today, Brian Kelly, Lane Kiffin, Shane Beamer, Clark Lea. I'm about to say Clark Kent. Man, I guess I better go see Superman. Clark Lea, which out of today is under the most pressure to win and who's on the hot seat? We'll deal with Hugh Freeze when it's time to deal with him. But today, just today, Brian Kelly has too much talent and that team to be mediocre. I'm with you. I guess Brian Kelly's buyout is still $61 million. Still think he's gone if he goes 8-4 and below. I'm with you. Big Dog's got to eat. I have questioned this hire from the word go. Latoya says Ole Miss is satisfied with winning. You know what? Let's do this because I want to show it. I'm not going to switch up. Latoya says Ole Miss is satisfied with winning 19 games a season. Lee and Beamer can only go up with their team. Exactly. I agree with that, Latoya. I agree with that. What's my producer saying? I think any coach in their fourth year and haven't shown any promises under pressure, you better preach, Dwight. Big Dog Gotta Eat said, I guess Brian Kelly's buyout is still $61 million. Still think he's gone if he goes 8-4 and below. That's that mediocrity that you're referring to, Big O. And I'm of the same what Clinton Howard just says. Brian Kelly has too much talent on that team to be mediocre. Yes. And Stephen just said Hugh Freeze. We'll deal with Hugh when it's time. But Nick said definitely Brian Kelly. Latoya says Brian Kelly. Most of us are saying is that it's going to be Brian Kelly. today who's going to who's feeling most of the pressure to win. He's under the gun. I mean, he's in front of the gun, if you will, and everything. Yes, if you are coming on in, please hit the like button. Let me see. I'm looking for.
During his playing career at Georgia Tech, when he was a teammate of Frank Royals. He spent
All right.
working in the SEC's
Yeah. I got you. I got you, GBO. I got you, GBO. Brian, I'm talking. Have y'all ever noticed now? These guys that go to LSU, man, listen. I'm going to say this. You only get a Nick Saban, a Les Miles, and an Ed Orgeron ever so often. I'm just saying it. Talking LSU now. Now, hey, come on to DSGB84. Hey, man, I'm mad with you, bro. Now, you didn't let me know you had it, but I didn't get the notification. But I heard that you had it going on yesterday, DSGB. Man, that was all right. That's all right. But DSG, the question on the table this morning is out of Brian Kelly, Lane Kiffin, Shane Beamer, Clark Lea at Vanderbilt. Which coach rather, AA, and you two, AA and DSG, which coach is under the most pressure to win and who's on the hot seat? Now, Coach Carl asked the question, can Kelly get a break? I don't know, Coach. I don't know. I don't know. What kind of break? And you know what? I think I know what you're getting at. That's going to depend, Coach. But he better take advantage. I tell you what will really help his cause is beating Clemson. Beating Clemson will help his cause. I'm telling you now, beating Clemson will help his cause. Remember, he's in opening games, he hasn't won anything. He has not. He's been to the SEC championship game once. He ran into a buzzsaw with Georgia and everything. He was not going to beat Georgia. Coach Carl, man, bruh. Now, you know what? We can take up the offering and go home because Coach Carl them preached up in this place in one sentence. Expectations too high for a coach who haven't won. Good morning, Gwen. Roll Tide. Good morning. Man. That doggone Steven, man. But I'm just saying to you. Yeah, high expectations, AA. High expectations. High expectations. I'm just telling you now. High expectations. High expectations. Yeah, high expectations. Yeah, LSU has high expectations. And those fans down there, that fan base wants a championship of some sort. They want a championship. I mean, didn't Coach Carl say the truth right there? Didn't Coach Carl speak the truth? He spoke the truth. The expectations for a coach that are so high, they're too high. He hasn't won anything. He hasn't won anything. He is under some immense pressure. He is under some immense pressure. So I'm telling you all now, it is I look for Brian Kelly out of these four coaches today. He's the one under the most pressure. Now let me ask this question. I'm gonna deal with Vanderbilt for just a second. The players that Coach Lee has brought with him, Brandon Fontenay, Martel Height, and Diego Pavia. which player is under the most pressure? Which player from that Vanderbilt squad is under the most pressure? I'm going to tell you who mine is. Pavia. Diego Pavia. Pavia is under some pressure like no other. He's ran his mouth. He has ran his mouth, especially concerning Alabama. Exactly, Pavia. Diego, he's going to listen. Out of all four coaches, I'm about to say something. I'm gonna say something to you, and y'all check this out. And you might not want to believe this. Diego Pavia is more popular than his coach. Yeah, I'm just being honest with you. Diego Pavia is. You don't hear nothing about Clark Lea. You don't hear what's up. Be sharp. Be sharp. Coach Carl. My brothers are in the house. Good morning. But I'm telling y'all, Diego Pavia has more pub than his coach does. Now, in my opinion, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Because sometimes it depends on how you handle that thing. It depends on how you handle that popularity. He's more popular than Clark Lea. Now, I'm telling you now, when Pavia hits that stage, now look, they're showing the returning leaders. Yeah, there we go. All right, we back up and running. All right. But Pavia had Jalen Milroe type numbers. He had Jalen Milroe type numbers. His rushing, he was a rushing leader for Vanderbilt. So we see who the offense was built around. See, now that all of this is coming out, if you're at home or if you can access the SEC network, turn to it now. SEC Media Day is already on. Greg Sankey's up talking. We know that it's going to be a while and everything. And I was going to try to go until 9 o'clock, but soon as Brian Kelly whomever is first takes the stand, we're going to exit out of here. I want everybody to be able to hear and watch the SEC Media Day in the comforts of your own home and your own device and so forth and so on. Double A, everybody's good, dear. I had a grandson, had his first birthday the other day, and he smashed that cake like no other, but he had a little help from his big sister. Man, that was funny to me. He had a little help from big sister smashing the cake, and he got this little robot type car or whatever. And oh man, anyway, that's old DJ. If you're watching, happy belated birthday, DJ. Grandpa loves you. Papa loves you very much. You too, Zuri and Kaylee Rose, all my grandchildren. And I got another one on the way. So Papa here is a happy man. Now I was gonna say something crazy, but I'm not. But Papa is a happy man in more ways than one. All right. And so today the season starts showing up happy. But they're showing here we are. They're showing the Alabama's defensive stats. Ranked 10th, gave up 4 yards per game, points per game last year. So we see where the problem lies. We're not going to get off into that. Today is not Alabama's day. We'll talk about that on Wednesday, but we're going to be fine. Trust me on that. We're going to be fine. But today, Diego Pavia, also, let me see who else bringing who. South Carolina, Lenora Sellers, DQ Smith, and Nick Barrett. He did not bring Dylan Stewart, so I can understand. So Lenora yeah, me too, Coach Carl. Oh, time was had. Hey, Coach Carl, I will say, somewhere along the line, a honeybee stung somebody, and a time was had. Time was had. Oh, somebody said we had a time last night, and a time was had. But anyway, I think Lenora Sellers will be the guy to. I understand that, Stephen, but you know what? We got to learn to go with the flow sometime. Because I'm gonna tell you what these coaches say are important. I'm being honest with you. I understand you know, I understand your zeal, and when Wednesday comes, we're gonna focus on Coach DeBoer and what he has to say. But today we're gonna give these other guys credit. We got to give them respect and everything. Because listen, everybody's not a Tide fan. And guess what? And just like you feel we feel about our Alabama Crimson Tide, other fan bases feel the same way about their team. They don't care about nobody but, you know, the South Carolina fan doesn't feel like we feel about Alabama. Well, they don't. Well, anyway, they feel about South Carolina how we feel about Alabama. So each fan bases feel like that, but you still have to respect those other squads. So today, that's what the fun part of the media days are all about. You know, to hear what each coach has to say about his team, what you can expect, what they think, and you know, but down they're not going to just come up out and say, "Oh, Alabama's the best team, and we're just going to bow down to them," and blah 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 blah. No. We got to earn that. We have to earn that. So I'm just saying, man. You know. Oh no, Latoya. You know. Look, Latoya, leave me alone now. Listen, Latoya. Let me tell you something. Hey, I don't see nothing wrong. I'm like R. Kelly now. I don't see nothing wrong with talking about them honeybee. And plus, they supposed to throw you off. Shucks. I mean, good looking. I'm just gonna say this just for the sake. Good morning, Anitra. Roll Tide. I'm just gonna say it. I can say this because I'm single. Let me tell you something. And even if I was married, ain't nothing wrong with a good-looking woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If she a honeybee, she just a honeybee. That's all it is. Yes, that's all it is. And that's all I'm going to say. See, Latoya, you started it. See, all I said was a time was had. That's all I said. Coach Carl brought up the honeybees, and a time was had. See, you started it. I was just giving Coach Carl his props. I can't, because that's a part of it. Going to the ball game, seeing the honeybees. But you know, but now I'm gonna put it to you on this wise, Latoya. But some folks got a honeybee at the house. That's right. See, some folks got a honeybee at the house. Now, when you got a honeybee at the house, the rest of the honeybees don't matter. That's what that is. You just leave that for somebody else to enjoy. Exactly, Double A. Exactly. You know what? Exactly. I want it, and you know what? What Coach Double A said right there. You shouldn't want to be kept in the dark as a fan. And listen. And I'm not just talking about as a fan of Alabama. I want to know what the opposing coaches are saying. I want to know what they're saying. I want to know. Yeah. So when we get through tearing that end up, I want to remind them what they said. Yeah. See, Latoya, Latoya, you know you all right. As long as it's honeybee and not a honey pot. Look here. Look here. Look here, guys. Look here, GPO. Don't come in with that foolishness this morning. But let me tell you something. I'm going to say this now. Now, look here. Some of the honey pots be all right. That's all Piano Man gonna say about that there. So the honey and the pot that the honey come in is all right sometimes. Coach Carl, if you, I know you probably at work there. But we need a hot take from you, Coach. We need a hot take. But I'm just saying that today, Diego Pavia is going to be that dude. He's going to be that guy today. He's out of everybody that's coming. South Carolina, Vanderbilt. Let me see who else. Today. Chris Hilton, Garrett Nussmeier, Whit Weeks, he's going to be up there. Austin Simmons is going to be there. So I think mostly today, y'all, I believe that the most popular guys that are going to be players up there today will basically be quarterbacks. Be sharp. You got a hot take for him? Okay, Coach Carl said he's headed for an appointment. Let's pray for it, Coach. We praying with you, big dog. We're praying with you. We need you, Coach. So we got to have you. We got to have you on the right track. KT, what the business is? You know what the business is, KT. I ain't got to tell you. You already know. Yeah. The GM's here. Bino. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, my man. Listen, while we are in prayer, let's keep some things are not just all about football and sports. Let's keep former coach of the Georgia Bulldogs, Mark Richt, in prayer. His family. I saw in the news that his father, Lou Richt, had passed away, and he was most grateful for the life that his father lived and the things and the legacies that his father left for him. So let's keep the Richt family in prayer. You know, it's not all about football all the time. It's about life every day. And so, like Stephen said last week, it's about that dash in the middle. Though that day that you're born, you have nothing to do with that. The day that you leave from here, you have nothing to do with that. But that dash in the middle, you control that by how you live, how you treat people, this, that, and the third. And according to Mark Richt, his dad was a good man. So, but we want to pray for that family, okay? So I'm going to keep them in prayer. I'm asking you to do the same as well. Let's keep Coach Carl in prayer. Keep the Richt family in prayer. Keep Michelle and all of those in Texas in prayer. Let's just pray, all right? Let's pray for one another, all right? All right. Back to regular schedule programming. Here we go. The media's going to ask probably about Bama and Ryan Williams. Every Bama fan should want to tune into that, and I will be in just a minute. Like I said, I'm not going to hold you long today, Dwight, so he won't say, Piano Man going to say that, and we're going to be here for 2 or 3 more hours. No, we're not. If like I said, today is day 1 of SEC Media Day, and we want to hear what these coaches are having to say. Now, Bama does not play. Bama does not play Ole Miss. Bama does not play, but they play everybody else on it. Sure do. Bama play. Yeah, we should want to hear what Brian Kelly has to say, Shane Beamer, and Clark Lea. Why? Because Bama plays those 3. The only school on here Bama doesn't play this year is Ole Miss. So, yes, we better listen to what those 3 coaches are talking about, and we need to hear what Diego Pavia is talking about. We really do. We really do. I'm telling you now. So, again, Greg Sankey is giving his more or less like a state of the SEC address before all of this starts, and everything. I'll go to YouTube later on and listen to what he had to say, and everything. Michelle, are you well? Michelle, KT, how are you? Good to see you. 52 in the chat. Glad to see everybody. The media's going to ask Pavia about, I saw that. They're going to ask him. Matter of fact, when Pavia gets up there, I guarantee you That will be question number one. I'm telling you, that's going to be question number one. That right there, they're going to ask it. I'm telling y'all, Diego Pavia will be the guy today that's going to steal the show. You hanging? All right, KT, let's hang on. All right. Hey, KT, you know we got you. We got you. I hear you. I hear you, Michelle. I hear you.
The first year of the 12-year college football
Yeah.
Doesn't mean
No, wait a minute. I don't want to hear Brian Hill, man's a politician first and can't believe a word out of his mouth. Man, come on. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put it to you like this. Don't be like that, but I understand. But I just want to hear him say, "My family." That's what I want to hear. I want to hear him say that. I want to hear Brian Kelly say, "My family," in a Cajun type way. I want to hear that. But Brian Kelly is hot too on recruiting. Brian Kelly, okay. But you know what though, KT, I'm going to say something there, and you're right. I'm not refuting you, but I want to add to that if you don't mind. I want to add something to that if you don't mind. But if you notice, all of a sudden, a lot of these guys that are a lot of these players that were committing heavily to LSU. Now, according to the media, now I don't believe everything the media tells me, because I do know there's a thing called sensationalism and everything in media, and they live by sensationalism, and a lot of folks do too. But that's a different subject matter for a different day about sensationalism. But a lot of these guys, all of a sudden, are you getting this word that now they're decommitting from LSU, and I'm wondering why. See Gary say, Gary, I wanted to use that fake Cajun accent. I wanted to use it because it is hilarious to me when he said, "My family." That dude couldn't imitate a Cajun if his life depended on it. You know, I'm just saying. Who might lose their cool? Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin. What's up, Ephraim? Roll Tide. Lane Kiffin will probably lose his cool. Lane, and then you know Lane Kiffin is he's very comical too. You think so? GBO? I don't think so. See, I live here in the town with him. My sister was one of his teachers. I don't think that's gonna be it, player. I can't say, but it won't be if it's Tennessee. If it's Tennessee, that'll be a rabbit pulled out the hat that nobody was expecting. One of the things that I do know is this here. There is a team that you know, let's just put it like this, man. There is a team. Okay, and I'm not sure. Yeah, he did. Michelle, and you know, a button might get pushed right there. But Lane has also calmed down a lot, and y'all know. I want to say he and his ex are. I think they got back together. I'm not gonna say they got married or anything. I think they started back dating and everything. Now, so watch that, you know. But Lane has chilled a lot. But I still believe he'll lose school. He will be the first to lose school. Texas A&M will push for him. Yep, that's true. Yeah. Lane has matured a lot. He's matured a lot. And I'm of firm persuasion that if anything, and please don't read nothing into what Piano Man is saying, I'm just making a statement. I believe that if something was to happen with Coach Kalen DeBoer and or that staff at Bama, if they had to step outside of Alabama to get a coach, I think Lane would be it this time. I think that the only reason they didn't get Lane the last time is because of past shenanigans with Lane, and I don't think they quite gotten over that. And furthermore, we got to go back to Coach Saban wanting Ryan Grubb 2 years ago. You just have to bear all of that in mind. There's a lot of factors that you have to bear in mind with that. So, yeah. So I'm just saying. Now, B Sharp, his birthday is this week, right? B Sharp. We will be having a giveaway between B Sharp, Coach Carl, and myself. We will be having a giveaway, so be on the lookout. We will be having a giveaway. I know I will be doing the game at some point, but then again, it just may be this week. Y'all never know about Piano Man. I'm very spontaneous in what I do, and I'm going to say this: once you win the gift and everything, expect it within the next day or so. I will. I'm not going to tell you won and you never see it, because you'll never say Piano Man's a liar. You won't say that. And then the other, So we're gonna have some, ramifications on that. But trust me, you're gonna get your gift Thursday. All right, you heard the man, Thursday. So we're gonna be getting our gifts going. Yeah, So So you know what? Thursday. I'll just go ahead and get on out the way. Okay. Dwight, if you can, the channels of B Sharp and all those other channels. I tell you what, Michelle, this is what I'll do. I know how to find you on the other channel that I on the other social media sites that I see you on and everything. I will give them to you there. I'll email them to you there, okay, and everything. Because I got to get them all down and gather them all up, and I got to do better with that. Because what I'll be reading from is a script with all of these names, but I can get you their addresses and I'll send them to you there so you can have them. And I'm going to get that together so I can already have that the next time. I will have all of those in a chat, sitting there in the chat or however that goes, so everybody can have them. But I know how to do it. Double A, I'm doing that today as well, because we're going to kind of talk about that this evening with that. Thank you for that information. That was very, very interesting. But I also have to go back and listen to it, because when I listen to things like that, I pull things apart. I listen for little innuendos here, there, and the third. So I'm going to be talking about that, which is going to be very interesting, because even after all of the media days, on the 17th, got you, B Sharp. Now, his birthday on the 17th. That's right, because your birthday July 17th, my birthday December 17th. That's right. Now, no, I ain't gonna say that, because Latoya's gonna say I got throwed off. And but anyway, she gonna say I'm gonna throw it off, gonna get thrown off. Then KT gonna have her little something to say about it. Double A gonna say something, and then here come B Sharp gonna say, see that? I didn't tell her to say all that. And then Coach Carlson gonna sit back there, just start laughing. And listen, hey man, KB, wherever you are, my brother, we praying with you, man. We bid you Godspeed, safe travels to you, man. You deserve everything. You deserve it, big dog. Y'all keep KB in prayer. He getting a little getaway. Him and the missus. Him and his honeybee. Yeah, KT. You minding your business. Like, let me move on. Anyway, but yeah, Double A, I want to talk about that, and we're gonna get that in. Okay, we're gonna get that in. Yeah, KT talking about she minding up business. What the business is, KT? Yeah, man. All I'm asking is, listen, on these birthdays and everything, we just need to keep up that. And I know my birthday is in December. I just need everybody to keep that same energy. Just treat it like as if it was in May or June. People born in December, a lot of time, we don't get the same respect because everybody hollering about it so close to Christmas. We don't care. Always bring it back to the honeybee. It's going to always come back to the honeybee for me, LaToya. Sure is. All that other stuff, I ain't knocking nobody. That's them. But Piano Man ain't that ain't his testimony. Honeybees for everybody. Wasp and yellow jackets too. Mm-hmm. To your health there, family. To your health. So today, like I said, we have Ole Miss's, we have LSU's Brian Kelly, we have Ole Miss Lane Kiffin, we have Shane Beamer, and we have Clark Lea. So I'm gonna tell you what, today's gonna be a pretty exciting day. And so, you got that right, KT. And that's why I believe people that's born in December, if they were dating people that were born in December and everything, I know sometimes it don't work out all the time. Sagittarius and the Capricorn don't always work out all the time. Even though I'm not all into that astrological and zodiac stuff and everything. I think if two people love each other, they're gonna make it work. But I'm gonna tell you this: honeybees will sting you only when you're messing with the hunt at the process of the honey. And I'm just gonna leave that right there, Steven. Okay. Now y'all heard. Listen, let me say something. Maybe on Tuesday or Thursday show, if I have a show that day, either way, the giveaway is this week. So between B Sharp, between Coach Carl, between myself, we're gonna be giving away stuff. Let's just say we're gonna be giving away stuff. Let's put it like that. We're gonna be giving away stuff. All right. And but B Sharp has a game. I also have one. Now I'm just gonna put it this way. I'm gonna say it again. Even though we all work together, we all have our own shows and everything. We're just supporters of each other and we're helpers of each other. You see B Sharp here with me, and I'm with him just about all the time. I'm just about on his show just as much as he is. And I love it that way. But we all trying to cook and eat together, okay? And make sure that everyone have it. And just like we're all pushing each other. So don't get it twisted and thinking that, we're men of our word. We're men of our word. And you will get your gift. You're going to get it. And so I'm going to, and how B Sharp, I'm following his lead on it and everything. But it's going to be in Piano Man's own independent drawing. And so we're going to get it. We're going to get it. So you're going to win. All right. But the catch is, I'm saying it for me, my mods, the 401k crew, will not be eligible for it because I don't want it to be said that he was picking his mods. No, they already know. My mods are going to be taken care of. My mods are going to be taken care of by me personally, okay? I love my mods. I love the 401k crew. Love is what love does. And so not just what love says. It is what it is. So you don't have to worry about that. But the rest of y'all that are subscribers, you have a chance to win. You have a chance to win. And B Sharp, the way I also going to do this thing for me, following, just listening to my brothers again, I'm just going to randomly just say, somebody drop me your cash app. I'm about to bless you. And whatever it is, just know the Piano Man appreciates you. All right. And so that's how that's going. And I don't make a big public to do out of that. So if I hit you in the comments and drop me your cash app, just do that. Don't think it's strange. I'm blessing whomever I will. All right. And so I just want to make sure that everyone is taken care of. All right. Now, as I was talking, I saw something in the chat. Wait a minute. Wait just a chicken picking minute right now. Anitra. No wonder me and you get along. That's what's up, Anitra. Sagittarius here. Me too, Anitra. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Number 9, zodiac sign. That's it. Okay. Be Sharp giving away 2. Our match is 1. I'm giving away 1. And we're going to go from there. Okay. And then we're just going to go from there. All right. So we're not doing this to be seen. We're not doing this giveaway to be seen. We just want to be seen giving away. Yeah. And I'm doing it to support them too. Yeah. Me too, Coach Carl. See, we're doing it to support. That's it.
So continuing communication.
Yeah.
And as I indicated in another answer,
all right.
Points of communication as we go through this change.
Yeah. We're matching it. We're matching it, Be Sharp. Man, because listen, without y'all as being here with us on these platforms, without y'all, there's no us. So we're giving back. All right. That's just our way of giving back. We see, yeah, Coach Sankey. Greg Sankey is still speaking and everything. So we're giving back. We're giving back. Exactly, Bino. We're stronger together. Some people need to learn that. We're stronger when we support each other instead of trying to tear each other down. And we're stronger together. We're stronger together. Can't tear each other down and think we're gonna survive. That ain't gonna happen. We think it's not gonna happen. It won't happen. Yeah, man. So I'm just thankful, man. But today is going to be an interesting day. It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to come back on this evening at 5 p.m. Central, and we're going to talk about SEC Media Day 1. We're going to listen to what if you're watching it, and if there's some things that you hear that I may have missed and everything, feel free to share it. This is a community. And we, and what you say is important. So if you hear something, if you have questions about something, let's ask. Hopefully, Be Sharp, Coach Carl, Coach Al, Coach Sean, Jonathan Lewis, somebody may be on that can answer it even better. I know I'll be here, but I'm telling you now, I'm going to be watching, listening. I'm going to have as soon as this is over this morning, I'm going to be setting up my next tripod and putting there, and I'm going to be recording and everything. And so I got a little time that I can, after all of the coaches and the players are spoken and everything, then I sit back and listen and all that good stuff and put it all together and have a review. That's what we're going to have. So today is just this morning. We're going to have a preview show. And this is the way that it's going to be going all of the week. This is going to be our preview show, 8 to 9, 8 to 8:59. Give me a minute to set up and everything. Y'all can go on about your day, have a good day and all that good stuff. But we're just going to do some things and make sure that SEC Media Day is properly handled, and we talk about it and talk about our favorite teams. So if to all these listeners, lookers and lurkers, if you are a Florida fan, come, subscribe and come on into the chat. We want to talk. Because, hey man, now I'm gonna tell you what, we're mostly Alabama, but we love college football. And so we want to chat with you. If you're Ole Miss, Texas, Georgia, A&M, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Tennessee, Vandy, South Carolina, Auburn, LSU, or the greatest of them all, the Alabama Crimson Tide. If you have not subscribed, come on, subscribe. Come on in the chat so we can talk about SEC Media Day, what our expectations are for the 2025 season, regardless of your team. Matter of fact, I'm going to do something right now. Hold up. I'm about to do something right now.
We have the ability to present a format ideas, gather information, see if we can all agree within that room. We don't need unanimity.
Here we go. I got to do something. Y'all, let me tell you something. Here we are right here. I'm there's a chat that I'm in. Oh, here we go on my live show. Here we go. I forgot to do this. I was going to do this earlier. Da-da-da. See, you gotta take chances on yourself.
What I'm not seeing is the in-depth analysis of these other ideas that's provided to our everyday operation.
You have to take some chances on yourself. You know, y'all are in here. Yeah, there we go. I just put that for a chat. Now, in this particular chat I'm in, in this other particular chat room that I'm in, there are a lot of Michigan fans in there. A lot of Michigan fans. And and listen, they're some pretty cool people. They're pretty cool. There's some pretty cool people in there. But I've taken the time to invite them to come and join us here in the chat. I mean, listen, I'm not scared of Michigan. You know, Bino, you don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke. Bino, I'm glad you brought that up, sir. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, y'all. You know me. Piano Man's been preaching this. Look here. 47 days. And we roll. Florida State you first. Florida State you first. But you have from now until August the 21st, 5 o'clock p.m. That's on a Thursday. If you want Piano Man to come, if you want Piano Man to come and perform your wedding, play for your wedding, sing at your wedding, this, that, and the third, spectate your engagement party, all that kind of stuff. You got from now until August the 21st. The time is fastly approaching that, you know, if you need Piano Man to be there and make an appearance there, you got from now until August 21st to get yourself together and invite me to come. I'll be there. Because on August the 21st at 5:01 p.m., my black book, my music, all that kind of stuff is going in this vault. The vault will be locked. The vault will be locked at 5:01 Central Standard Time, August the 21st at 5:01. The vault will be locked until February the 9th. I don't do open dates. I will not be doing open dates and all that kind of stuff. I will, I won't be doing that. February the 9th, that's when the vault will be back open and we will resume business for weddings, weddings and birthdays, engagement parties, all that kind of stuff. Funerals included. I'll send a flower, send my condolences, all that kind of stuff. But during football season, I will not. But Stephen, there you go. That I couldn't put it no better. That's all I'm trying to say. Leave me alone. Don't bother me. I ain't coming. I'm not coming. I hear you, Bino. I wish we could too, but it doesn't quite work that way. But the way you got to look at it, the season starts today. The season starts today. That means we're getting close to fall camp, summer camp, all that good stuff. Good morning, Dr. Crystal. been wondering about you. We'll talk later on. Roll Tide. See, Latoya, and y'all be claiming it's me. You see this? You see this? But don't put nothing in my head, Coach Carl. Don't put nothing in my head. Don't start nothing. It won't be nothing. But if you ain't careful, something will just turn into that. If you ain't careful, it just automatically takes on a life of its own. Oh yeah. Greg Sankey said something, and he said, let me be clear. College athletics is not broken, but it is strained. And I totally agree. But the question is, what will we do to relieve the strain? What will we do? Wait a minute. I know who's missing. Oh, but she's at work. Where's Kim? Kim Harmon. She's at work. Roll Tide, Kim, if you're listening. Big brother didn't forget you. But yeah. Anyway, I got a feeling the freak off's about to resume. But anyway, you know, everybody hide your baby oil. I think we're fit to see a resurgence in baby oil production. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Got a crazy feeling about all this here. I got a crazy feeling. See, nothing illegal, but people have swinger parties all the time. Sure do, Dwight. Sure do. And that's all I'm going to say about that there. I know a few. Sure do. Swingers. See, Latoya. But anyway, y'all, here's Shane Beamer. Shane Beamer's going to be the first. Shane Beamer's coming up first. Where all the honeybees? I don't know, but I'm getting ready to get off of here. I'll say 1 hour. And today, and you know, I just said 1 hour, 8 to 9. This evening, we're going to come back on. We're going to be discussing SEC Media Day, day 1. Going to be in the books when we come back on. Me too, Bino. I love some pineapple now. Hallelujah, praise God. Pine and the apple. Here we go. But you know what, Dr. Crystal, don't you start. Bino, don't you start. I ain't finna fool with y'all today. I'm finna get off of here. I gotta go set up a media day and everything. But y'all have a great day. Listen, and we'll be back on this evening discussing day 1 of SEC Media Day. And if if you're watching it, what's your take from it? We will be discussing that amongst some other things. So meet me back here 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 Eastern. Everybody west of Texas, you know what time it is for you. Shout out to all content creators and podcasters everywhere. Just always remember that our voices are being heard, our faces are being recognized, and our content is being, our faces are being remembered, and our content is being recognized, but it's also being appreciated. It's going to be on the SEC network. It's on right now. So, but shout out to all of you, and just remember, listen, no need to be jealous of another content creator. No need to be jealous of another podcaster. This kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook and for everybody to get something to eat. So no need for jealousy. Run your race. Keep your head to the sky. Do your thing. Be appreciative of your own work. Sell yourself and watch. Somebody's going to buy what you're selling. Okay. But it's got to be coming from the heart, not just lip service. Okay. Roll Tide, Angela. Good morning. Roll Tide. Okay, and then also, I shout my pastor out every week. In the words of Bishop Kenneth Preston, stay focused, drive, go forward in Jesus' name. Do your thing, everybody. Do your thing. Now, so enjoy your day. Just know I may not see you today personally, today or tomorrow, but you know, Piano Man, we'll see you in the long run. And always remember, I'm no expert. But I do know what I'm talking about, right? Right. So until this evening at 6 Eastern, 5 Central, everybody west of Texas, you figure out your own time zone. Have a blessed day. God bless you. Forget them trees and them hedges too. And check this out. And forget everybody that Alabama plays and Roll Tide. And listen, FSU, you are first. Remember that, player. You first. You just up first. FSU, you're first. Now let's go watch SEC Media Day. If not, everybody have a great day. And I'll see you back here at 5 p.m. Central. And we'll be watching SEC Media Day. And we're going to go back over it this afternoon. All right. Have a great day and Roll Tide.